Facts Verse presents Children who look so much like their parents that you'd think they were twins. Hey, help us spread the word about Facts Verse by clicking that like button. Also, be sure to subscribe and click the notification bell so you don't miss our future videos. Children get their looks from the genetics of their parents and their grandparents. Some children have features from both of their parents. Some parents provide more genetic material to their children, which makes kids look so much like their parent they could look like actual clones. Here, the photo on the left is of a little girl today. The photo on the right was her father when he was her age. The two photos are practically identical, and it doesn't matter that one's a boy and one's a girl. The photo on the left is the son. It was taken in 2014. The photo on the right is the boy's father. It was taken in 1977. The two look so much alike, the son is never going to have to wonder what he's going to look like when he gets older. All he has to do is look at his father. These two were twins since birth. The photo on the left is a baby taken at 4 months old. The photo on the right was that baby's baby when she was also 4 months old. The two could be mistaken for identical twins if they hadn't been born so far apart. Here's a daddy-daughter doppelganger photo. The photo on the left is an old one. The boy in the photo was only 3 years old at the time, taken 2 decades ago. The photo on the right was taken recently, and it's that man's daughter. She's also 3 years old in her photo. The two look so much alike. Is it possible to have twins 3 decades apart? This photo might make you think so. The picture on the left was in 1978, and today he's a father to the person on the right, whose photo was taken in 2013. The two photos are almost identical. If you didn't know when these two photos were taken, you'd swear these men were the same person. Mothers and daughters often will look alike. Reese Witherspoon's been an actress since she was a teenager. Her daughter Ava is the age that Reese was when she started acting, and she really does look a lot like her mother Reese. Ava's father, Ryan Philippe, is a great-looking guy too, but Ava obviously got Reese's good looks. Well, here's a photo that skips a generation. It's not just parents who pass on their genetic material. These two photos are of a grandfather and his granddaughter when they were both 6 months old. Not only did they skip a generation, they also went with a different gender, and they still look alike. You just know that the girl looking at this photo of her mother is thinking, "How did you take this photo before I was born?" The photo on the right was taken in 2014. The little girl's 5 years old, but look at that photo on the left. That's her mother at the same age. The daughter found this photo thinking that it was a photo taken of her before she was ever born, and she had to be explained the truth by her parents. She and her mother were identical when they were really young. The photo on the left is the father. The photo on the right is his son at the same age. The two do look a lot alike. You can mistake them for being brothers. Blythe Danner, she has been in the entertainment industry for decades. She's the one on the left. Her daughter, Gwyneth Paltrow, she obviously got her mother's good looks. In fact, she got so much of her mother's good looks they could be mistaken for twins if they were the same age. Here's a mother and daughter at Stonehenge. The woman's mother, she took a photo of herself at Stonehenge when she was in her early 20s. People always told the two ladies that they looked alike, and they didn't really think so until they took this other photo. The daughter was in her early 20s and she took the same trip her mother did when she was her age and took that photo. Now they see the similarities. Two dads and two sons. The photo on top is a man holding his newborn son. The photo on the bottom is the newborn from that top photo, all grown up, holding his newborn son. The two look so much alike you could mistake them for the same person. Mothers and daughters can look alike even if they look angry. The photo on the left was taken in the 80s. Today she's all grown up with a child of her own, and that child is the photo on the right. You know, other than the hairstyles, they do look identical. They even have that same serious grin. How dare you tell me I look like my mother? Ah, school photos. That was the worst day of the year, wasn't it? Well, the photo on the left is a little girl's 3rd grade photo. The photo on the right is her mother's 2nd grade photo. If you didn't know better, you'd think these photos were of twin sisters in the same school at the same time. Many children see their parents in the military and follow in their footsteps. I think maybe that's probably what happened here. The photo on the left is an Air Force dad with his new son. The photo on the right is that same boy from the picture on the left, all grown up, in the military. He joined the Air Force, and now he's holding his son. That's not the only quality they share. The two men look so much alike you'd think the two men were the same person. Kate Moss is a famous model, and if you remember what she looked like really young when she was just getting her start, you would swear that this was a picture of her with herself. That's actually her daughter, Lilla Grace. She's a very lucky girl. She got her mother's good looks. The two look so similar. It's only a matter of time before Lilla becomes a supermodel like her famous mom. You just know it's coming. Well, the photo on the left is a man at 25 years old. The photo on the right was that man's son when he was 25 years old. Again, the two are almost identical. So what if Brad Pitt got a really, really young start to his career? Well, that's what he might look like on the right-hand side. The photo on the left is, of course, Brad Pitt himself, even though he is a younger version of himself. The photo on the right, though, is his son, John Jolie Pitt, formerly called Shiloh. These two look so similar. John has plenty of his mother Angelina Jolie's features as well, though. That's going to be a great-looking kid when he grows up. Fathers, lock up your daughters! The photo on the left is a woman in her mid-20s. Her daughter took a similar photo 25 years later, and the two women have very similar features. If you didn't know better, you'd think it was the same girl. Here's Cindy Crawford and her daughter. Cindy Crawford, obviously one of the most beautiful women in the world. Her daughter Kaya, sitting on the right side of her mother, obviously inherited Mom's good looks. She's now going to be one of the most beautiful women in the world. The two look so similar there's really no mistaking that they are mother and daughter. Kaya hit big in the genetic lottery by having Cindy as her mother. Well, we've looked at a lot of photos of people in their mid-20s, but what if we go 41 years apart? The photo on the left was taken 41 years ago. The photo on the right was taken recently. The girl in the photo on the right is the baby in the photo on the left. The two women, they might be decades apart, but they could have been twins. And we'll end this list with a fun one. A couple of crying babies. The photo on the left is a baby who today is all grown up. The photo on the right is his daughter today. The two could be the same child, even if they are father and daughter. They have the same crying face. Then again, that kid on the right might be crying because she just realized she looked like her dad. Have you been told that you look like one of your relatives? Tell us about it in the comments below and subscribe for more.